Hi, I'm Randy Rankin.
And I'm Brandon Luna.
We're here at Texas Frightmare Weekend 2016.
Yeah,
it's our third year here, buddy.
Special cigars and cinema version of the show. We're doing lots of interviews, hopefully. Get to see a lot of cool stuff.
I've already interacted with David Arquette.
Yeah.
And that was cool.
We got our friends from Circus of the Dead here, which is great.
Absolutely.
So we'll be hanging out with them at some point.
Billy's going to smoke his very first cigar.
Awesome sauce.
That's going to be awesome.
Yep. So check out the video. We got lots of cool things to show you and lots of great interviews coming up.
Thank you.
Thank
I'm
you.
going to win this race.
I'm going to win this race.
Is this a tag team interview?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, heck.
Right.
Let's go!
You ready?
Hell yeah. Hey, everybody. This is Brandon Luna
Randy Rankin.
with Cigars and Cinema. And this is David Arquette.
The David Arquette.
What?
I know, right?
Is that me?
That's you.
Oh, my God.
We're here at
Wrestling
the-
world champion.
Exactly. Texas Frightmare Fest this year, and this guy's great. I mean, eight-legged freaks, Scream, ready to rumble.
3,000 miles to Graceland.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're gonna
Excited to be here.
So excited to be here. I mean, it's great to have you here for the first time. Super excited to have you here. I got to ask about Eight-Legged Freaks because that's my personal favorite that you did. Did you know that was going to be such a cool flick when you picked up that script? I mean, was that when you read it? Did you have the idea that that was going to be something special?
Well, it was sort of coming off Arachnophobia, and that was such a brilliant spider movie, and then everybody involved in it just had such a good track record. So yeah, I mean, it seemed like a lot of fun, and they did a great job.
Was it crazy acting against like nothing because you had to act against all those like blue screen stuff and everything for the special effects come in later?
Absolutely.
Yeah, because with Scream, it's like you're dealing with real stuff. This was like the first time it was like a full effects deal.
Yeah, you're dealing with real fake stuff. Real fake killers. No, but yeah. I mean, the craziest thing was like Scarlett Johansson, who's just this incredible actress. She's so super young, and you just meet her, you just see immediately she's going to be a superstar.
Right. Okay, can you believe it? The 20-year anniversary of Scream?
Oh my gosh.
Is that crazy? Is that crazy?
It is super crazy, yeah.
So once again, kind of steal his question. Did you know Scream was going to be a big hit when you?
Well, that's
guys were doing
different.
it?
Like when you do certain films and the right people come together, the right director, the right script, and the right cast, and the cast gels, and everybody's working together, then there is that magic feeling where you're like, oh, this is something extra special.
We're doing something cool here, right? Yeah. Okay, my personal favorite is 3,000 Miles to Graceland.
Yeah.
I'm a Kevin Costner fan. I'm a Kurt Russell fan. What was that like? I mean, that's just there was a high testosterone count in that movie with those guys.
It was, but to work with those guys, they're such like heroes and champions, and like, I'm fans of theirs, so they're really great men too. So just to work with them was really cool, and Christian Slater, and Bokeem Woodbine, and just all of us running around the desert. It's just fun. It's pretty bizarre. And the craziest thing is we had these machine guns, and we're in the middle of Riviera Casino. Then we'd cut, and we'd be walking around with, machine guns in a casino. I was like, I'm gonna get shot at some point.
So you have awesome comedic timing. When you first started acting, did you know that was kind of where you wanted to go? You wanted to be a comedic actor, or you just kind of wanted to cross all the bases? What was your purpose when you first started out?
My family's kind of like from that vaudeville kind of comedy, just joking around thing. So it was something my dad put like in our hearts, and his father, my grandfather. So it's always sort of the way we just interacted in the world.
Very cool, very cool.
David, thank you so much for your
Hey,
time.
thanks for having
Appreciate
me.
it,
Hey,
buddy.
and I heard you smoke cigars on occasion.
I do.
Is it like a special occasion thing, or just when you're feeling like it, or what?
Usually golfing,
Golfing, yeah.
or late at night.
Okay.
Just
Very
not
cool.
doing the
Well, I've
day
got
shift.
one if you want one.
Yeah, we definitely have
Get
some
your name
for
on
you.
it,
Love
man.
a good
Very
cigar.
nice
All
meeting
right,
you, sir.
fellas.
David, thanks a lot, buddy.
Hey, everybody, this is Brandon Luna
Randy Rankin.
with Cigars in Cinema. We're here with Thom Matthews.
Thom Matthews, hi. How are you? Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Return of the Living Dead, one of my favorite movies growing up. This was the movie that got me back into zombie movies. Now, it was Night of the Living Dead. Everybody knew about that. Everybody knew about Dawn of the Dead. Return of the Living Dead was like a totally different thing. It was right at the time. Yeah, exactly. Right at the time when punk rock was big. It was like a big thing. And then this movie came out that was like this comedy thing, and it was friggin' awesome.
Right.
Did you know when you signed up to do this movie that this is going to be something special?
I had no idea.
It was a job,
I
right?
had no. It was a job. It literally was a job, and it was a long process. It took about 9 months after we got when I first went in auditioned, and then they had some legal issues with the name, and so it took 9 months, and then we started. They did a very smart thing. They had us rehearse,
Oh, really?
They had us rehearse for 2 weeks, which was, there's a lot of kids in it and the grown-ups and stuff, so it was a very smart thing for them to do. But had no idea that it would change. It would be part of pulp culture.
Yeah.
Right.
Because now when you think of zombies, you think about them eating brains, and
Right.
it's because of this movie.
It was
Right.
it was because of
It's
this.
when it laid out the rules for the
Genius of
zombies.
Dan
Yeah.
O'Banion, God rest his soul.
Yeah, the guy wrote
Exactly.
Alien. I mean, so
I
this
know,
was
yeah.
like a hell of a cast here, and it seemed like it really worked because you guys had a great cast. It felt like you knew each other. It was one of those horror movies that actually felt like it was lived in. You know, it was very lived in.
And the testament of that is that we're still hanging out here at these conventions, and we see each other a lot back home. And I'm having dinner with Jimmy Karen in about a week or so we're over very close. So
That's very cool. So you're part of the Living Dead franchise, but also part of the Friday the 13th
yes,
franchise
I've
as well.
done that as well. Yeah.
And
sure.
part 6, I have to tell you, is one of my favorite ones. It's the premise is so outrageous, with the lightning bringing it
Right,
back and everything.
right.
But and it was
Yeah.
Horseshack.
But
Remember
it worked.
Horseshack
I
played
mean,
in
it
that.
kind of works. I mean, I just saw it not too long ago, and the whole thing kind of works. I mean, Tom McLaughlin did a fantastic job. I mean, it really looks like because it's a feature film, and he took a lot of time and a lot of care and a lot of detail, setting everything up, and it's got a beginning, a middle, and an end, and it's beautifully shot.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
they really, they did a lot.
Yeah.
So I got to ask you a personal question. Not really personal,
Absolutely.
not actually personal, but you worked a lot with Albert Puyun.
I did.
And
I've done a lot of movies.
Nemesis is one of my favorites. How did you connect with that guy, and why did you work in so many of his movies? Were you friends, or?
No, we weren't friends. He auditioned. He called us in, and I think it was a Canon movie at the time. And he was tricky. What he would do was he'd make us audition, and then he would make us sit around and wait and wait some more, and 4 hours would go by because he wanted to see how the actor would be
Right.
on the set.
Right.
So this is how he would audition
Wow.
you, and amongst reading and stuff like that.
Right.
So, and I guess he liked what I was doing, and he gave me some really great fun parts. I mean, one I did in Down Twisted, the character was scripted as 250-pound, dark, this brooding guy. So I started working out, and I dyed my hair dark, and it didn't work for my skin color, so I bleached it, but I didn't tell him.
I remember that.
I went down to Mexico, and he was like, he didn't even recognize me, and he goes, "I love it."
Nice.
So it was very creative and fun. I mean, it was just a very creative process. Every film we did with him.
Yeah, very underrated director, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
Yeah, really
So
fun.
you do smoke cigars.
I do smoke cigars. Yes.
What do you like?
What type of? I don't think.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think
mild,
it's
medium.
mild. Yeah, for
You
sure.
like the
Oh,
milder
he likes
stuff?
the Cubans. I think.
I got you.
We're not quite there yet.
Not
but say
quite,
what
no.
I-
Almost. We're almost there. We're almost there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Is it a pretty regular thing for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Excellent. Yeah.
Good deal.
It's definitely a great way to relax and just enjoy some time.
After
Yeah.
a great meal, have a cigar and some port. It's fantastic.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So anything up on the horizon for you?
No, just trying to get my kids out the door and still raising them. And I have my construction company, and so that keeps me
Hey, that's life, man. That's good
That's-
stuff.
that's
me
what happens.
busy and keeps my routine. And then people send me scripts every now and again, and so there's always that promise too.
Yeah.
Going
I
forward.
think you need Quentin Tarantino needs to send you one. You need to come
There
back.
you go. Absolutely.
Love to work with him.
Yeah, no kidding, right? That was very nice meeting you,
My
sir.
pleasure.
Tom, thank you so much.
All right, guys.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Good talking with you.